Hey everybody, welcome back to Vestaangelstarot Incorporated. This is going to be your Vestascope for, can you believe it's May already? For May the 3rd, 2021. Um, yes, it is like 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm doing this. I had an event to go to today, um, earlier today, so I got back home kind of late. And I didn't give you one for Saturday because I had my business pop-up event thing that I did. So, and I was so exhausted when I got home, being in that hot sun, even though I had a tent and everything, it was so draining. It was so draining, y'all, that it had me thinking about scrapping some things. You know, when it comes to entrepreneurship, but I don't know who this may resonate also with. Just starting out, you have a certain concept of what you want to do. Um, and then as you continue to do it, some things you may scrap and some things you may want to um, do other than that. I'm still going to do my website, but I just really feel that some things I'm going to eliminate because it's just so much. When you're dealing with clothing, you have to take every size because you never know who may be a small, a medium, a large, a extra large, a 1X, etc., right? And I've noticed that trying to slack on myself with the taking of the different sizes and everything, that when I don't take a large, somebody wants a large. And I may take a small, medium, extra large. And then I have that one customer that comes and says, "Do you have a large in this?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't bring it today." Trying to cut down on the load of the different sizes that I have to take, because you want to be able to have a certain amount of different things for everybody. Everybody is not the same. Some people may like this and then you don't bring that and that type of customer comes and then you miss that sale, right? So I'm thinking until I get what my goal is, I'm going to reduce some of the things that's on my website and switch it out for something else. So for the next 2 years, starting at the end of this year, I'm going to be starting to revamp my website, how it looks, what I offer, what I sell. I'm going to scrap my business cards, my thank you cards. I'm going to change the outlook on my website. And this also may be something that you're doing right now. Ooh, that's hot. Or something that you're thinking about, which I'm on the right track, but I just feel until I get to the certain point that I want to get to, then I'll go back to that. But we'll get to that in another time. But this may be something, if I'm sharing it with you, then it may be something also that some of you may be thinking about or maybe also needing to do. And maybe that also could cross your mind. Okay. We don't be too far apart, right? Especially if you watch me in my readings. A lot of you may be going through some of the same similar things. All right, so what do we have? We have Mars in Gemini right now. Please remember that I follow Vedic Sidereal and practice Vedic on my channel, not Western astrology. We also have Venus, Mercury, and the Sun in Aries, okay? Also with Vedic, yes, I'm still in Aries season until May the 16th. So there's 13 more days, right? Today the 3rd, right? Yeah. So 13 more days. It'll be still in Aries season for me. And then I will move into Taurus. And I believe that Venus also will move into Taurus before the end of May happens. Right? I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, because Venus will also be where Rahu is. So, one of my loyal subscribers, please remind me to do a video with Venus being in Rahu, in Taurus, right? All right. So I already pre-shuffled the cards Sorry about that. That's my... Y'all are on the laptop today. I'm not using my cell phone because I may go over a little bit of 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and start here. Now remember that, whenever the reading comes out, that's most likely when you need to hear it. Y'all, please remember that I'm not an everyday reader anymore. Okay, like I used to be 2-3 years ago. For anybody who did not know, this is my 4th year on YouTube. Yeah, there it is. Life-changing experience and epiphany. It's a time of big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. Lapalaluzi. Some of you may like this stone or crystal. If you're wanting to help to bring in and to get stability with this life-changing experience and epiphany, this is the stone. I believe I do have this stone on my website as a necklace if you would like to order it. I believe it's $11.99. And I do have code offers in my community page if you pay attention to that. So it'll be cheaper than $11.99. But life-changing epiphany and experience. Now we also have a solar eclipse coming up and Mercury retrograde starting the end of May, and then the eclipse in June. So some of you, this is going to be a life-changing aha moment, a life-changing experience, right? The other card is Own Your Divine Power. So with this life-changing experience or epiphany is going to take a lot of you out of this codependent, people-pleasing type of scenario that you're in. How you operate as a person, because a lot of you may be very codependent on people pleasing. Oh, I'll do that for you. Oh no, I'll pay for it. Oh no, don't worry about it. I got it. I'll stay longer hours. Okay. Also in a relationship, somebody is very codependent on you, and as they continue to do and to be that, that is taking your power, because there's no reciprocation. So that can be the experience that you have learned as a lesson now. Some of you can have Saturn working very hard in your chart as a aspecting, or have Saturn as a ruler as Capricorn or Aquarius. Okay. Some of you also could be Cancer or Leo, because that will be aspecting Capricorn and Aquarius. Okay. So what's at the bottom of the deck? Unconventionality. Yeah, some of you may be an Aquarius here. Motivite. Motivite is a very, very strong stone. Your unique qualities are a very important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and to be different from others. So that's what I was saying about coming out of that codependency of people pleasing. Now that also could be for your children, right? I know we all want the best for our kids, but it also could be a sense of losing your power as a parent by also having by not wanting to be and to look different, okay, to your children based on what other parents do. Yes. Also with relationships. I feel that you're going to get or move into an unconventional phase of yourself. But I really don't feel it's going to be a phase. I feel that it's going to be a life-changing event for you. A part of you is changing totally. Ooh, that's too many. But it's Mars. There go Mars and Gemini. Like I said, the action that Mars is bringing to the Gemini house, that is going to give you that courage and willpower to be unconventional. It's going to also help you in your conscious mind, in your own intuition, to stay in your power and to allow this experience and this change to happen. Okay. Because also Gemini, third house is communication house. That's, thank you, angels. That is with Mercury, right? And by Mercury going retrograde, some type of epiphany or experience as a big and blessed change needs to happen for you when Mercury goes retrograde. So that also could be some of you stop talking to a person. That is a form of codependency. This person always reaches out to you. This person always knows that you're going to say yes. This person always knows that you're going to let them have their way, that you're very open, that you're not unconventional, that you're always the same way. So you're always going to be codependent of saying yes, 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 I'll do it. Yes, you can come back. But for some of you, you're not going to do it this time. Cancer, some of you could be a Cancer. And fourth house of Cancer also is movement, is transportation, is traveling. Some of you may all of a sudden decide to travel or go out of town. But remember, it's not very good to travel during Mercury retrograde. Okay, let's please remember that. If you have to for business or for pleasure, make sure, I always tell you to print off directions, print off your plane ticket, your bus ticket, your train ticket. Don't just rely on your telephone for directions and all of that, okay? Because Mercury will be closer to Earth and it will affect the technology, okay? Your phone gonna go on freeze. A lot of you can drop your phone, break your screen. Your internet is going to be going in and out. A lot of calls are going to be dropped. Somebody, you or the other person may block somebody also as an unconventional thing. Bottom of the deck, like I told you, Capricorn. Yep. And Capricorn and Aquarius. Some of you may be Aquarius because the Laluzi here in unconventional. But Cancer and Capricorn is partnership houses, 1 and 7. Okay. So, some type of life-changing experience can be for some of you coming in as a huge blessed change. Some of you may not feel very unconventional or down with the program. You may now have changed also for some of you as a life-changing epiphany that you don't want to be unconventional. You don't want to be, unconventional is like, I don't want to say happy-go-lucky, but unconventional people, a lot of people see Aquariuses as unconventional, where that you say anything that you think, you don't think before you say anything, you give your honest opinion, you do what you want, you dress any type of way that you want, you don't go for a specific style or color, you don't go with the masses, you may be very generic in what you feel is suited for you. And somebody may be changing that. All right, let's see. Let's get more information. Wisdom and spontaneity. There we go. That's the unconventional. As you can see, it kind of looks like blue, or red, or yellow and blue. Also reminds me of these colors here. So the wisdom is coming in for you as an oracle, which is divine wisdom. And you see the flames here on the pillars and flames here. somebody is about to have a huge change. Now, it may be you. It may be somebody that you're dealing with in your life. It also could be toward a job, entrepreneurship. That one person is in their emotions or worried about losing their power if they were to change something totally unconventionally, which is do something out of the box, out of the ordinary. Somebody may be very set in structure, especially this Capricorn here. Also with the Cancer, somebody may be very set in structure when it comes to their emotions and feeling. Either way, feelings or structure is going to be a life-changing event, okay, that happens with somebody's emotions and structure. Whether somebody may either gain or lose their power if they do decide to be spontaneous or not. You know, somebody that's not very spontaneous, they're not unconventional. Somebody that is unconventional is totally spontaneous. You get me? Now, you or the other person, whoever this is or situation in your life, will they be spontaneous with expressing their feelings and emotions and going after something that they feel will be more stable in their life? Will they travel toward this person? Will they come toward this person? It also could be with the wisdom here that this person is gaining or seeing that this will be a huge blessed change for them, or going with the flow as unconventional. To I don't feel that this can be stopped. I don't feel that it can be stopped. It was already a certain amount of dedication and focus that was done and had for this particular situation. And again, this could be anything in your life. It could be a new job opportunity. It could be you starting your website, like I was talking about earlier. It can be that you finally get assistance or help, a loan or something like that, money coming in that's going to assist you of changing your life altogether. And now you can be spontaneous about doing and going about things in your life that you want to change here. But whatever it is coming in is very emotional. It's going to be a very emotional time. But will you or the other person be very open to the change? You know, changes happen all the time to us. And a lot of times we don't like it, and sometimes that we have to get into the movement of it and then realize that, oh, okay, now I see that this had to happen. Now I see that this had to happen like this. You know, it's kind of like an afterthought. This also could be somebody needing or is leaving a certain particular relationship where that they was in a very codependent marriage or situation or living together. And now they're ready to be spontaneous and do this change. And by doing this change and being spontaneity, doing it on a whim, following their intuition and their heart and their feelings and what they feel is secure for them, that's totally a life-changing experience altogether. I just feel that somebody or a situation is needing to leave, okay, because of the codependency of it. You could be in a relationship or marriage with somebody where that you're dependent on that person for your emotions, to fulfill you, to stroke your ego, to pay all the bills, um, to always be there, to solve all your problems, to be the leaning block for you. Okay, you're supposed to be your own emotional leaning block, right? So we have the Ouija board, which is caution. So, like I said, will somebody take this spontaneity? I feel that this person could be a Cancer, Gemini, or either or still have it in their chart. Also, Capricorn, Aquarius here. Um, also, I hear Virgo. But the Ouija board is here about caution. Is somebody going to feel very cautionary about taking this spontaneity or taking this spontaneous experience with the other person? Because I really feel that this is about one person leaving a situation, going into something else or new. It also could be about a job. Maybe you're about to all of a sudden quit your job. Good luck. There you go. That's Jupiter. Also, that's in Aquarius right now. But Jupiter will be going retrograde back to Capricorn right here in June. So, some of you also could be a Leo because we have the black cat here. Good luck is coming. Whether you believe in luck or not, it's here. Which is the time for change. Bottom of the deck, look at there. Destiny. Yeah. Good luck, destiny. But will somebody do this unconventionally? Like, will they go with the flow of the luck? Because, people to some extent have free will, with that they may not want to be spontaneous. They may want to Cancer energy stay stuck in the same routine, stay stuck in something that makes them feel comfortable, especially if they're a fixed sign of Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, or Scorpio. It's very hard for change because they're governed with Saturn somewhat very prominently in their chart. But the World card, which is those fixed signs that I just called out, their karma is going to be very strong, where that they will decide to continue to stay in something no matter how hard it is, no matter how hard or bad or good luck is giving to them. They will continue to endure it. That's part of what the fixed signs mean. Now we have guidance in reverse. Like I said, will you or the other person accept this guidance as destiny here? Or will they take it as a caution? Like, no, I cannot be spontaneous. Look at there. The time is ripe. The fruit is ready for the picking. That means the luck and the destiny is here to guide this through as a life experience, changing experience and epiphany. The fruit is ready for picking. That means the relationship is time. It's time for new love to come into your life. It's time for that relationship to end. Unfortunately, it also could be separation or divorce, because you're needing to have this breakthrough. This breakthrough is part of your destiny here. It's time for you to break through, like I said, to gain your power back here. Okay, to own your divine power and to leave that type of codependency where that you're only dependent on one person to make you happy or several different people to make you happy. That's also a form of losing power. Being in multiple relationships, a person really loses power like that. The breakthrough. Yeah, somebody may not want to somebody may be very upset, like the opposite of friendly, like to caution, to disregard it, to not want it, to block it in some type of way. Okay, the opposite, you know what the opposite of friendly is? Somebody that is mean, upset, hatred. And we have totality. Totality. Okay, so in other words, will somebody totally trust that the other person is going to catch them if they was to do this spontaneous? That's back to the form of codependency. Right? Bottom of the deck is the Creator, which is part of Source. Let me get this. Which is part of Thunderbolt. There go the Tower right there. So, yeah, that life-changing epiphany or moment or experience is like the Tower card. So a Tower moment is coming, which also could be an awakening, a reckoning, a divorce. The Justice card just came out in reverse. A separation that is finally through, or divorce papers that is finally served or done or finished. A totally separation. This is also feeling that one person may feel like they cannot be back into the situation because it will not ever be balanced. Something that already was shown to you or the other person beforehand that showed or resembled a type of codependency. And somebody feels that it will never be balanced. You and this other person may have had a very spontaneous love affair or relationship, and somebody is feeling very cautioned about going through that again or having that again, right? Let me put something on the destiny and good luck. We're not going to really stay on this too long. This goes on the good luck, which is the coffin. Scorpio, 8th house of transformation, which is also like I just said about a breakup. I hope that you can see that card. Breakup, a loss, an end, transformation, something that was inactive, something that was discouraged or feeling discouraged, something that was absent-minded, ending something that was dull. Now, even if this was dull right now, maybe the fire for it is coming back. Okay, so good luck. Okay, so if this is the death card, which is an ending so that something can be rebirthed or starting anew, that's the good luck of it. That something that was forgotten, a separation, the codependency of your relationship between you and the other person, all of that is over. Okay, and the good luck is that it's not going to be dull anymore. It's not going to be forgotten. It's not going to be defeated. So it's going to be a rebirth in it. Okay. So especially if you're leaving one job, going to a next, or if you have been out of work, the good luck is that maybe you thought that person you applied for forgotten about you or your application. The good luck is that it's going to turn around. Spontaneity, okay, with the life experience and changing here is going to come in. You're going to get some type of information or knowledge through your own wisdom of what to do. If that's not you, it also could be the other person. And we have the man here on destiny in concern energy. That means that this person, if they have not been around as absent-minded or an ending, they're about to come in. If this person is leaving your life, then they're about to go. That's also part of your good luck and part of your destiny. That it's time for that person, okay, to leave your life. It's the ripe time. Let me put something on this Lapaloozy. Woo, look at there, Venus. Venus is in Aries right now and is about to go to Taurus. And Taurus is what? The Empress. Also along with Libra. Partnership or marriage is coming in here too. It also could be a life-changing experience or event that some of you may spontaneity, unconventional. Take off and go get married. Courthouse also is the Justice card here. But you are attracting in this male. And it could be vice versa either way. Okay. same sex, different sex, however it is for you. Venus is bringing in a partnership. That's all she do. Okay. And with the sun being in Aries right now, also with Mercury, communication also can be coming in. I feel that whoever you are, Venus is giving this other person attraction to you and vice versa. Okay. Abundance, money, good fortune, good luck is here. Also remember that Venus is a form of Jupiter. She is Venus, the wife to Jupiter, right? And we have the masculine here that can stand for husband, destiny, good luck. Let me put something on this caution. What is the caution? Which is the child card in reverse, which is somebody still has caution that this person or the situation is not innocent, that it's going to be the same old thing, nothing new. And that word spontaneous again. Okay, spontaneity right here, spontaneous. Somebody feel that they have to caution themselves that they can't be like a child again. Like whoever this person is to you, you may have had a very spontaneous combustion of love, affection with Venus and all this fire here. One of you got to have fire in your chart or be a fire sign, right? But it could have been like you and this other person, the fire, the flames that burn between the both of you also could be from past life and or you know this person from childhood. But it also could be that this person, you or the other person, somebody is still feeling very cautionary about having this new beginning. Okay. Maybe they see you as an empress or you see them as an emperor. But for some reason, one of you don't see the other person as innocent. That this will not be brand new. If this person come back, it's going to be the same old thing. It's going to be nothing new between the both of you. But both of you have this childlike spontaneity, okay? And that the situation is going to be very hard. Somebody is still very cautionary. This could be why the friendly card and totality is in reverse. Somebody feel like they should not be friendly again or open communication because they may feel like the other person won't catch them, which can still be that form of codependency that somebody still needs to break out of when it comes to love relationships. You don't be in a love relationship based on codependency for the other person. You have to totally be able to catch and carry your own self, right? That can be the breakthrough that one of you is needing to see and understand. Bottom of the deck is the Tower in reverse. And we also have it right here. You see all the lightning coming in? That's the lightning that the life-changing epiphany or experience is having. Okay? Now, the Tower card in reverse says stand alone, guidance. Ooh, look at there. Guidance, government, hierarchy, corporate experience, institution, and I don't know what that word is. Erudite. I don't know what that means. Sorry. But the Tower moment is in reverse. Somebody will not stand alone. Somebody hopefully will listen to this guidance or come on their own. Okay. Don't need to be guided towards you. Somebody also could be losing a job, working for the government, or is still off work right now. Somebody also with the hierarchy here can be a separation and divorce. Somebody also could be leaving a corporate type of institution and downgrading or going into entrepreneurship. And somebody feels that they're very inexperienced when it comes to starting anew. Okay. And it can be because they're very codependent on the other person always having everything already together, and that they don't have to stand alone. They just come in already to a already made house, already to a car being paid for, you know, right? That's another form of codependency. You know how you meet somebody and you already have your place, and then the divine masculine moves in with you? That's codependency. Instead of taking, okay, and getting a home together, that's a form of hierarchy. Establishing a corporation or an institution, building it together. Not saying, okay, well, you already got a house, let me just move in with you. That's a form of codependency. Instead of both of you coming together to build something, okay, I feel that that's what you're guided to do, because we have guidance here. And we also have guidance that came out. We got 2 tower cards that's here, okay. So somebody may need to have the courage to do this. You see how the flower is breaking through the cement here? Somebody needs to have the courage, I feel, to start all over again. This is why the new beginnings is in reverse, the child. Somebody also may have gained some courage or some adulthood. Okay, remember that we still could be adults, but some adults still act like children. A lot of times you could be in a marriage or a relationship, and that person looks to you as their mom or their dad to take care of them as a child. By this separation or whatever that happened between the both of you, the wake up call was that this person needed to leave these childlike behaviors behind. Thank you, angels. Okay. All right. So let me get you a gate. Thank you so much for watching today's reading. And I want to give a huge shout out for the people who bought some things on my website over the weekend. I really appreciate it. And we got a stranger's grace again. Now, this also could be a new person. Okay, it ain't always about an ex. So somebody is letting go, as the tower cards here, of that ego. They may no longer see it as danger. Okay, and no longer underestimate the kindness that they're ready to come and to show you or to give you. Let me end it with something else here. I'm sorry, y'all. I be going as fast as I can, and I still be going over 30 minutes. But only my true loyal subscribers will still be watching to find out the info. Ooh, geez Louise. To be finding out the information that is needed. Okay. Times 2. We never had this before. I don't even know how to read that. So, an extra 2 weeks, an extra 2 days, 4 hours instead of 2. So, I'm gonna read this far as if it was supposed to be 2 weeks, it's gonna add on 2 more weeks. You get me? So 2 times 2 is 4. Okay. So within the next 4 hours, 4 days, 4 weeks. And remember that, yeah, Mercury will be retrograde by then. Okay, the end of May, right? So that can be, we already know what happens around Mercury retrograde. The exes, old friends, old co-workers. You run into old bosses. Some of you may revisit and go reapply with the old job. Mm-hmm. You're going to lose communication. Paperwork is going to be backed up. Phone calls are going to stop. Lack of communication. I still feel that this person, you or them, or it could be both of you, still needs that extra time. And it can be because of Mercury retrograde that is part of the delay. Okay? That's part of the delay that is happening. And because of that and the time of that, it's got to be an extra 2 weeks. So that could be 6 weeks maybe. So that could be all of May and the first 2 weeks of June. Now, quickly, what happens in June? Jupiter, right, goes retrograde back to Capricorn, coming out of Aquarius. And I believe that's June until September. And then it goes back to, I think it goes back to Aquarius. Yeah. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I do know Mercury. Jupiter goes retrograde, okay, in June, out of Aquarius into Capricorn. Now, I don't know if Jupiter going back to Aquarius or going to stay in Capricorn, because the thing is that Jupiter will be in Aquarius for a whole 12 to 13 months next year. Okay? So, this can be for this year and including next year that this needs to play out. Okay? So, this would be the year, what is it, 2021 or 2022? Either way, it's going to be different for everybody, right? All right. So thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.